Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me back again with another one? Footy Talk Fridays deluded. What you saying, fam?
Damn, my guy, calling the boys in the building, man. PSG dreams, you know, Crystal Palace nightmares. You know how it is over here, man.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, bro.
Man. Tuesday, you know what's going down, man. I don't even need to talk too much and too tough, but
brother,
yeah,
I don't know what's going down, bro.
We're playing a game of football. That's what's happening. It's Champions League settings, man.
Brother, listen, I don't know what's going down. I do not know what's going down. I know you, man. You, man, made hard work of Crystal Palace, bro.
Good draw team. They're a good team. That's why they're in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. There's no easy games in the Premier League. They have unique qualities, as you saw. Someone off the bench like Mateta, someone that's linked with both our clubs in Eze. This is what happens in football. There's no givens, man. For us, we're gonna have to look at the number of draws, which is 13, which obviously we're gonna have to do better at, and the 3 losses. So yeah, man. Big up Crystal Palace. Ian Wright's club. Come on.
And what you're not worried about. You're not worried about form. You just think that you can just go there and just step it up against PSG without Thomas Partey.
What's worry in life, Rants? Like, how can you worry? Like, the future brings uncertainty, the past brings regrets. There's no time like the present. And I'm sure the boys, as we make this live stream, are working really hard in training, thinking about how they can stop PSG, and then, you know, leave the rest to God. You know, we sweat in training, so war shouldn't be anything, innit?
Brother, what? You know the man said leave the rest to God and that. Listen,
That's what you can do in life, man. Alhamdulillah, that's what you can do, bro.
brother, what is this, man? What is this, brother?
What else can you do in life, Rants? But all you can do is work hard, give it your best, and then leave the rest to God, bro. What else can you do? What else can you do?
But this is crazy work, man.
We're gonna walk with God, man.
Now, sometimes you have to take matters into your own hands, you know. You know what I'm saying? Man's talking about leave it to God. Nah, bro. Listen.
That's why I said we're gonna work hard in training. I'm sure the manager's got some some tactical analysis that he's got. If we work really hard and every individual takes care of themselves, the collective has half a chance, man. So you got to leave the rest to God. What else can you do? You know, you didn't know YouTube would work out. You believed in yourself. You knew you'd be consistent. The rest is God, and He's blessing you in more ways than you know, man. Make sure you're running up the likes, people, and subscribing to both his channels, Clips channel, this thing. Yeah, man. You know what we do in the trap store, man. You know it's not safe, though. You know what we.
Yeah, but talk on that, then. Do you know what I'm saying? Talk.
What do you want to talk on? You asked me a question. I'm answering.
What do you want to talk on? You man died against Crystal Palace. Yeah, that's another draw.
Draw is dying.
Bro, that's 9 draws, yeah, from 13 draws, yeah. 9 of them you were leading.
2 of them were with 10 men.
It doesn't matter. You was winning the game 13 times and ended up drawing 9 times. That's
calm, man. You know, when you're fighting for the league and things, draws do feel like losses. But that's just like a wife. I don't know if that's a gal, cool. But someone said have some faith, pappy. If that's a man, louder. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't call me that. But anyways, back to the task, bro. Like I said at the beginning of that segment, all we can do in May is reflect on how our season went wrong. Of course, there's a lot of factors out of our control. The 13 draws is unacceptable. How many has been dropped from winning positions? As you said, there's something we need to get better at. You know, Arsenal fans got onto me for saying, and I know the statistics don't point to it, yeah, but I don't feel we are at the same level we was defensively. Yes, there's been some good defensive performances and statistics might not back it up. And I'm not just necessarily talking about my defenders. I'm talking about you've played ball, Rants. You know, a striker might just follow a winger and just make a tackle and just stop things. That's the sort of things we need to get back to. 13 draws unacceptable. 12 used to win you a league and go undefeated. In this day and age, it's not that. And it has felt like defeats, especially a couple of them. There's been a couple where you could flip it, a couple that we haven't played well, like you lot at Old Trafford. We patterned up a bit in what led to the equaliser, but we weren't good enough there. The most unacceptable draw for me was actually going 2 goals up against Aston Villa and not winning. And the game management needs to improve. Recruitment needs to improve. The size of the squad needs to improve. And that's what we need to do, man. But that's the time for me. Right now, we have to live in the present. And the Palace game's been and gone. We got the weekend off. Let's put our best foot forward against Paris Saint-Germain and leave the rest to God.
I hear it. Do you know what I mean? And
media people shout me, man. I must be able to get in the mainstream.
Are there any players returning for that game that you can be optimistic about, or is it the same, pretty much the same Arsenal team that have to? Without Thomas Partey.
There's a lot of players with unique qualities, man. To see what they did against Real Madrid, it just shows the strength and of these characters of these players, man. So I'm not worried about anything. Of course, I would like to see Jorginho. Arteta. I don't know if Arteta's doing up mind games because you know sometimes he makes you believe players are not going to be there, they're there, and vice versa. But I'm a bit about Jorginho not being there, especially if Partey is suspended for the first leg. Merino and Ben White, I'm not sure, especially Merino, because whether it's up front or in centre mid, he has to play. So that just leaves us with what? Pardon me, who the hell is going to play in midfield? Like, shit. Trossard's going to have to go up front. You're going to have Odegaard and Partey. Not sure if who he's going to put in midfield. Is he going to go with Miles Lewis-Skelly? I think if he goes with Miles Lewis-Skelly in midfield, people might not agree. I think then he's going to play Zinchenko purely because that kind of keeps things as it is. You know, he likes his left-sided centre-back pulling out wide, the inverted business, which Zinchenko can do. Obviously, he's got his own cons. After that,
I think that's a risk, you know. I think it's a risk moving Miles Lewis-Skelly from a position that he's played well in all season. I think it makes more sense to play Zinchenko in there.
Even that. Yeah, even that. Either one of the two.
There and play Trossard up front. Even that I wouldn't do because I'm not really a fan in moving players when they're playing well. If Marino's playing well in up front, then he plays up front.
I'd prefer Merino up front over Trossard because, as you know, with a false 9, you know, Trossard's finding his feet recently, but you know yourself, it's hit and miss. Like he's 5'8". His thing is not back to goal, and if it's one of those games, free flowing, neat little passes, great. But if you have to do quote unquote traditional striker stuff, you know, it's like asking the fish to climb a tree, essentially, isn't it? Like it's baby food for them. But I do think it's going to be we've obviously spoken about it before, but I do think in many ways, you know, Enrique has his way about going things, Arteta as well. It's going to be one of those mastermind games. On paper, I think it could be end to end with the fullbacks and the wingers and etc. But then I was having this conversation with my brethren, because I think that's going to happen and maybe a good game for the neutrals. Could it be a case of, you know, like when Pep and Arteta play, it's really a stinkfest. Bar when we beat them 5-1, they cancel each other out. There isn't too much quality in 90 minutes. I think it might be a game of that. And there's food for thought. You know, they were missing a couple of players. They're in a different moment we played them. So different game, man.
I tend to think it's going to be a complete different game for the sake. For the reason being, I think that PSG are strong where you're weak. They're strong in the attack and they're strong in transition, and you're strong.
So are we. You saw Martinelli at the Bernabeu. Have manners. You see what we did? We're good on the transition. You don't want to do that.
Nah, you're not, bro. Like, you know,
we are.
I mean?
We're cold.
You can
100 goals in all comps. We're cold.
You can be a threat in transition, but you're not.
Shower.
Like, bro, one of the first things you said on the way in here was corner boys. There ain't no transition, bro.
We do corners. We score from open play. Long corners. My brother, we're in the semi-finals. Have manners.
You man are bullies, bro. That's what you are. You're bullies.
That's what you gotta be. We're bullies, and we're bullies with a cause.
You're bullies. That's what you are, innit? So it's one of them things where
that's how I know Arsenal are good. A man calling us bullies.
They're not
Whenever we bullies. We're gentlemen.
Nah, you're not, bro. Like, you're not gentlemen. You know what I'm saying?
We're gentlemen. Like my manager said against Real Madrid, we're gonna leave the talking to the pitch.
Yeah, bro,
we left it to the pitch.
I hear all of that, bro. But the bottom line is Martinelli, yeah, bro. He had one good moment. The guy's a bozo.
One.
He's a bozo.
He can be a bozo, boy. Because if you're gonna do that at the Bernabeu, all I know is he scored and fans were leaving in it. Big up Martinelli, man. Big up Martinelli. Like Klopp said, talent of the century. Who am I to disagree with Jurgen Klopp and what he's done in the game? That's not me saying it.
Brother, I'll be real, yeah. I think it's a
Trent's going over there next season, so
it's contrasting styles, man. Do you know what I mean? I think that they have a solid attack and a fluid midfield, and you got like a very robust team, bro. Like, that's it. I think it's gonna be very different, bro. I don't think Arsenal are going to I don't think you're going to press quite high up. I think you're going to sit in that mid block and you're going to try and stop them from playing football.
Whatever the gaffer's on, we can do.
I don't know how successful you're going to be in stopping them from playing, because it's very difficult to stop.
You can't stop them from playing. It's just they'll give us chances, but then it's the age-old thing in that they play out from the back. You know what? One thing I like about PSG and Luis Enrique, it kind of flips everything you think you know about football on its head, innit? In the sense of, one thing you're told in football, whether you're 7 or whatever, is don't play across your goal line, right? You see PSG do that. Obviously, we need to be able to take our chances in that, in which, against Real Madrid, we did our thing. There's been a couple of moments, but we ain't got a forward, etc. It's down to the boys, man. We're here for a reason. Just seize the present. And as for one of the comments, I don't know about being a victim. Pengboy Carty, respectfully, I don't know about being no victim, but yeah, keep it football. Moving away from that. Yeah, we just have to try a thing, man. But we're gonna enjoy the weekend. We're cooling, man. Draws feel like defeats. Rattled the whole world after beating Madrid. The job's not done. It's a semi-final in that, but it's a nice little moment. It shows that when you work hard, good things can happen, man. Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. So no, bro, we'll see in it. Man said mentally PSG are going to be less of an obstacle than Real Madrid. I completely disagree. For the simple fact that I think when you play against Real Madrid, you're playing against the name, innit? I think because Arsenal have already beaten PSG this season, even though it wasn't a full strength PSG, in the back of their head, they could be thinking, yo, like, we've beat these lot already. Bro, they're not.
I don't want them to think that.
Yeah, exactly. There's a danger though of that. There's no danger of overlooking Real Madrid, because Real Madrid are Real Madrid. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if anything, this game is way more dangerous than the Real Madrid game, because you don't need to remind Arsenal that it's Real Madrid. You don't need to remind
PSG. You got to remember their managers won the Champions League before.
But you've beaten them already. That's the danger.
What is beating though? Because the context was different, the dynamics were different. The grass was different, the weather was different. It's going to be a very different game. I'm more jarred about the game at their place. Bradley, we rattled the world, bro. You can't convince me anything. We rattled the world. Plus, I don't care. As I said last week, I don't give a flying monkeys about who is giving Arsenal credit or not. If you're not with us, fuck you, man. Simple as that. Your job is to hate. Our job is to not to give you something to hate. We keep it moving. Win, lose or draw, I'm going to be here. So I know that much. And Rants gave us credit. I see the titles of the videos. I was like, I felt to shed a tear. He's like, he said, this is why I love this game. We're making Rants love football again, man. It's calm, man.
Brother,
Mine,
it was one game, blood. You know them ones. It was
do
one
still, man.
enjoyable
Beat Real
game, and
Madrid
then you
twice.
man went. There was one, no, bro. The
It
second
wasn't
game was
once.
shit, blood.
It was twice.
The
If it wasn't
second
Saka,
game,
it was
the
Declan Rice.
second
5-1
game
was
was
nice.
awful, bro. The second game was exactly how I expected both games to go.
That was an amazing game, bro.
Horrible watch, mate. The football
It
was
was amazing, cuz.
Nah, it was
Why
one
was
of
it
the worst
horrible?
games
Did you
of the
not
season.
see Carlo's tactics and Arteta's
It was
tactics and the roof was
boring,
closed?
bro. It was one of the worst games that man has seen in the Champions League in the new
Horrid,
format.
nasty. Nowhere.
Yes, it was, bro.
No, it
It
went.
was. In that new format, the new format has produced some really, really good games. That Real Madrid Arsenal second game was awful, bro.
It was.
If you didn't
Let it be
score that-
horrible. Not for
If
us
you
and my
didn't score that
goals.
goal late, yeah, man will fall in asleep, bro. Let's be real.
Pardon me, I can't. A game like that, I can't fall asleep. You know, it's decided by fine margins, and you know, if you want to watch football, you need to watch what people are doing off the ball. I saw a lot of unique qualities from Real Madrid and a lot of new innovative ways from Mikel Arteta, and they done me proud. That's what football's about. But the job's not done. We just need to keep going.
Absolutely, it's not done. You know what I'm saying? And it's good that you know that. So in football, I don't believe that you can switch on and off form, brother. And I just think that your performance against Crystal Palace was, I don't know, it was alarming because that was apart from the strikers, that was your full strength team, blood. If you play anything like that against PSG without Thomas Partey, you're getting smoked.
A million percent would be in trouble, but I wouldn't say alarming. I would be vexed because I do think both teams had the way it went into the game and the way it played. I think both teams had one eye on obviously other competitions. Now I can't speak for Crystal Palace. I can only speak for myself. Saliba's effed up. You know, in 126 games, he's made 2 errors. You know, you don't become a bad player overnight. Needs to hold his hands up. In my watch log, and I got cooked for it. I actually said Saliba play that pass because you know we're gracious in that. 9 times out of 10 you get away with it. That time you don't. I don't agree with people crying about Raya. Yes, Raya should potentially be on his line, but 1, it's a phase of play. 2, whether you like it or not, Raya's job away from being a goalie, anyone that can understand what football's about, you've got to offer yourself as a passing option. It starts and stops with Saliba. The less said about Odegaard's a feeble attempt at trying to stop that, the better. Saliba doesn't be an idiot. Things happen for Saliba. You've been a good player for us. I'm not going to turn on you, but you need to get your act together. And because if anyone was to drop those clangers, it would have been Kivior, innit? But still wavy, man. Still wavy. Made them errors and we got 0 L's, bro. Like, it's calm. When he makes errors, it's calm. And for anyone chatting shit about Saliba, bro, a couple times against you lot, he's got man of the match. We know what Saliba's on. Man, know my players are 30. There's certain man in my team you can't cap on no more. It's lit. Can't chat shit about Miles Lewis-Skelly. Can't chat shit about Ethan. You can compare Saka to whoever you want, but you know he's lit. And talk to him nice. Declan twice. You know what?
Bro, listen, I can't wait for you lot to lose this game. You know, like I can't.
You should do that. Many men hate on us. You should do that.
The reason why I can't wait for Arsenal to lose, yeah, this semi-final.
So we saying if we win again,
bro, you're losing, bro.
So we saying if we win.
I can't wait for you to lose this semi-final. And the reason why I can't wait for you to lose the semi-final is because it's the lack of humility and also the lack of self-awareness.
You want to talk about United fan and having a lack of humility. All you've done is put my team from 14th place. You ain't even got 40 points and it's almost made. Relax.
You
ain't got humility. Let's act like football fans have humility.
Listen, we're allowed, we're allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do this, bro.
I'm allowed to do whatever I want. Who's going to tell me nothing?
Listen, you man, put your bruv, I'm not even going to talk about trophies. Put your cup finals on the table in the last 10 years.
Put myself on the table.
Now put your.
I don't know what other conversations you're having with Arsenal fans and that, but I can only speak for myself. I'm definitely not
finals on the table. I'm not even talking about trophies, just the finals. Put them on the table.
Finals, bro. Bare finals, enough finals. Arsenal with enough.
How many finals you been in?
Bro, I don't know. Ask David Attenborough. We're not trying to do the war stories and the history lesson again, bro.
This is exactly what I'm trying to say. You man are
new history. History has to start everywhere, innit?
Man are celebrating a semi-final like you get trophies.
No, that's nasty. Nobody celebrating the semi-finals. We're happy to beat Real Madrid within the context. It goes down in the folklore for Arsenal. Beyond that, we need to get over the line. No one's celebrating it, and I'm not getting paid with that brush. That's meaty.
But I'm just saying, innit? Do you know what I mean? Because it's one of them ones where when Real Madrid got beat up by Valencia before the Arsenal game, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, that don't matter anyway. They'll be up for the game." Yeah, so they
were up for it. They did a lot of talking. I don't know who Real Madrid are.
Bro, listen, I'm a big believer in momentum, innit? Because I've seen so many different games, bro, and there's so many different things that can happen in a football game to change the momentum. Just like that Mbappe missed that against you lot. If Real Madrid go 1-0 up here and Mbappe scores that chance, we're seeing a different game of football, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can only deal with the facts in it.
We're seeing a different game of football, bro.
I don't know, man.
You know what I'm
People
saying?
are saying it's the worst Real Madrid side, and that could be great.
but
They're
it might
amazing.
be.
We didn't have our strongest team.
It might be, but we've seen Real Madrid play worse and win games, bro. You know this. You know what I mean? You've watched enough football.
No, but we said it already.
How many
like,
times
they were
have we seen a brother
bro.
score 2 free kicks in one game, bro? You'll probably never see that at your club ever again, bro.
Nah, we will. Rice has got that.
No.
Real Madrid, like I said, Real Madrid were insecure.
Probably will never see that. You'll probably never
we
see
will.
that
We will.
again
That's
in your
copium.
life.
Rice will do that. Rice is doing that again. Rice only scores more time screamers. We've seen it, bro. Like, it's lit. Our thing's different. Saka definitely scores screamers. Our thing's lit.
Bro, this is what I mean. The guy scores 2 free kicks in one game. All of a sudden, he's world class. Next game,
He's been world class. He's been world class. This ain't nothing new. He's been world class.
Nowhere, blood.
He's been world class. World class. 6,
Next
8
minute, my man's back
million.
to Sebastian the crab, blood. Sideways.
That's cool. That's so
Come
cool.
on,
We
bro.
love you, Rice. Declan twice. West Ham, we owe you some money. Chat to me about Kudus. That's cool. Real Madrid's biggest victim. Real Madrid's biggest enemies are themselves. Looking back at it, because obviously they got aura. It's Real Madrid. It's the heritage, but it's like if I keep saying to a woman, I'm handsome. Obviously, I know I am, and I'll say that a million times. But in 9 times out of 10, if I'm saying that at any given occasion, I'm hiding some sort of insecurity. And their season has probably been on brand with that. They've got no togetherness. We said it last week, Rants. Everyone, go take yourselves back. Some of you are probably in secondary school. Smash the like button. Take yourself back to secondary school. There's obviously been occasions that are the exception to what I'm about to say, right? But how many of you have played football in PE, especially the Mandem, where all the lit players, all the Mandem, they're all on one team. They don't always win the game.
No,
so yeah, aura doesn't defend or put the ball in the back of the net. Exactly.
No facts, no cohesion, bro. And that's
cohesion,
what it is. But at the end of the day, yeah, momentum will always be king in football, bro. We even saw it with the Villa PSG game as well, bro. PSG absolutely smoked Aston Villa, got the 2 early goals. As soon as Aston Villa got that goal and the crowd got behind the team, bro, like within the space of 15 minutes, Aston Villa could have turned the game on its head. And that weren't because Aston Villa are a better team than PSG, bro. They weren't in the game. First half, they got wiped, bro. They had 20 good minutes.
Second leg, man.
Yeah. They had 20 good minutes.
I'd have more wanted to play at Paris in the first leg, if I'm honest, man, because I look at Liverpool in France. Obviously, Liverpool did a thing. It was all PSG. And as we know, a bit like what you're alluding to, when forgive me if I'm wrong, Aston Villa took the lead in that game. How many times have we seen that team start strong, bear pressure, other end, bang? That's kind of, to a degree, what happened with Liverpool at their place. And I think Aston Villa did better than Liverpool in the Parc de France. But I think that's where the game's decided. If we can come out of the game at the Emirates with something, then I'll give. At the end of the day, people can laugh at us. We're in the semi-finals. You might as well give it your best opportunity in it. You're here for a reason. Yeah, I'm not here to say we're gonna win it and banter aside. We're gonna win it and we're the big dogs and this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, you're here for a reason. You're here. You earned the right to win. People can talk about us, PSG, Inter, Barca. These are the shit ones. These are the favorites. Bro, just turn up. You're 3 games away from a final, innit? 3 games actually from glory. On the topic of the Champions League, what do you think of them? UEFA rules. Apparently, they want to bin off extra time. I think that's a dickhead thing.
What, and straight to penalty?
Straight to we know what club that benefits. That's a dickhead thing. I'm on it naturally.
Yeah, how many goals? I'd love to see the data. How many goals are actually scored in extra time? How many games are won in extra time? I feel like when it goes to extra time, most of the time it goes to penalties. And it's one of them
like
ones.
One.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It more time it goes to penalties, innit? And I'll be real, yeah. It's like if it goes to extra time, a lot of the time you just watch 2 teams defend for 30 minutes. No one wants to see that shit.
Yes,
It makes football more exciting. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you have to win the game in 90 minutes, or else it's a straight lottery, bro.
Straight.
Like, so
it's better than the away goals thing.
Yeah, 100%, bro. I say scrap extra time, bro. Extra time most of the time, yeah, is not beneficial to. It's not conducive to seeing good football.
Yeah, because by then the players are shattered.
Yeah,
very rarely do we see a winner in extra time. I know there's been a couple, but very rarely do we see a man come off the bench, nick the winner, and it is what it is.
That's what I mean. So man, don't care about extra time, man. Throw that away, bro. Like football's too long these days, anyway, bro. Like, bro, like the actual product of football, yeah,
it's horrible.
It's not entertaining enough, bro. It's going the other way, bro. Too many systems, not enough players that you want to watch play football.
Brother, it's gonna get worse.
And then extra time, is on average 6 minutes now. Anyway, like man, are seeing 96, 97, 98 minutes every week, bro. And then
I'll
what
go
you
one
got
better and say 100
time?
Rants, man. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure a lot of these Premier League games have technically been 100 odd minutes.
What? And then you're gonna give us an extra 30 minutes? No, thanks, bro. Like,
I
man,
mean,
not
it saves the
anymore.
players' legs in the grand scheme of things because, you know, the Champions League's been expanded. The World Club Cup's going to be expanded sooner or later. The Euros and the World Cup. Obviously, I think even you man are jetting off when your season's done. It might be you lot or Liverpool, but you lot are jetting off for a quick pre-season. Well, not pre-season, but a quick friendly. Player welfare's in the bin, man. These lot don't care about these guys, bro. So I guess it helps them to a degree.
Yeah. So yeah, been the extra time. Like I'm not really here for it, to be honest, man. So it's just one of them things. If man know that it's going to penalties after the 90 minutes, it might make a few more managers roll the dice in normal time. It might do. You know what I'm saying? So we could have the exact opposite effect, and certain managers just try and shut the game out. But either way, like, it is what it is, bro. Penalties are way more eventful than 30 minutes of extra time.
It's a mad way to lose anything, though, Pens, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but if you're gonna lose on penalties, bro. Do you know what I mean? But like, bro, like extra time, come on now. Once it goes to extra time, it's almost like both coaches they're planning for penalties. You can see by the substitutions and everything like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I never really see it go to extra time and a manager makes a change to win the game in extra time. Like, you never really see that, bro. Like, if anything, they become even more cautious. So,
well, putting yourself in their shoes, I can understand why.
Because it's not golden goal though.
No, but that's my thing. Because if I'm a manager, I'm wearing extra time. I'm the sort of person like, fuck it. I'd rather just pour a man forward. If we lose, we lose in the hope of getting that last minute winner and shutting things up. But that's what I'm saying. Like, questioning my own logic, is that the best thing to do? So I can understand why, rather than going for the knockout blow, you're bobbing and weaving essentially, and penalties is penalties, in it. Luck of the draw. Put your 5 best penalties.
Bro, if you got Onana in goal, bro, I can't lie. You try and score an extra time because you don't want it to go to penalties.
How's Onana catching this tree?
No, but it's true. You don't want it to go to penalties.
How the hell has Onana got involved?
It's a straight L, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
He's about to be a Europa League winner, man. Put respect on his name.
Brother, listen, he could well be, bro. Do you know what I mean? But hopefully he gets replaced.
He's not even that bad of a keeper. You lot just got agendas, man.
Nah, he's awful, bro.
You lot got agendas.
Let's not do that. He's
what's he done statistically? He's been one of your best keepers in recent years.
In recent years, bro. Really?
Statistically, bro. I'm not. You can't beef me. I'm saying statistically, he's been one of your best keepers. He was held in high regard when he was at Inter Milan as well.
Hey, bro, less of that, man.
Like, don't you feel the fact that before Amarin, you know, Ten Hag didn't have a best defensive system. Amarin's still figuring it out. When you don't get a half decent defense, he'll be all right, man. You can't, you know, you can't really get onto him. And he's always, as much as he's been in line with criticism, he gets up every day trying to be good, man. Like, don't you feel you have an agenda against Onana? You're being a bit harsh.
Bro, I don't think I've got an agenda against Onana, bro. I just think he's an awful footballer, bro. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't.
Nah, the modern day, he's one of the best ball playing keepers there is about.
Brother, listen, I can't ignore what my eyes are showing me, bro. This guy can't dive, bro. Like, he can't dive properly. He can't catch the ball. He's meant to be good. He's meant to be good with his feet, but he's not. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, hey, come on, brother. He's awful. I'll be real. There's nothing about this guy that has been a success at Manchester United Football Club. Like, nothing about it. He's awful in every way. So it's one of them ones where
he joined and won an FA Cup, mate. Like, you can't say that.
Brother,
gets the best team in the London City statistically.
This brother out of my club. That's just what it is. We're being linked with a goalkeeper now, and he looks decent. So
you lot linked with Garcia as well, Espanol, brother.
He looks serious. That's what I'm saying. He looks serious compared to that flipping brother. Man said my goalkeeper's 93 kilos. You know, that's crazy. What kind of fat you is that? You know, man's a goalkeeper, 93 kg as a professional footballer in any position is ridiculous. I'll be real, 93 kilos. That's nearly 100 kilos, you know.
That's how I know you hate the guy, you know.
Bruv, he's fat, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? 93 kilos is a sin, bruv, as a professional footballer. Bro, like, what?
Surely you got to give him a bit of credit, though, man. United have been, you know, the Schmeichels, the Van der Sars, the De Gea when he was, you know, there's been big keepers, big boots to fill. He's joining Man United at a very difficult time, man. Surely you got to cut him a bit of a blow. No one's perfect, but he stands up and fronts it every time, you know. And I think you lot should have protected him a bit more when Matic came out and made those comments as well. Don't you think you have to protect your players, Rants?
No, not at all. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, he wouldn't have needed protection if he didn't open his mouth. You know that way there. That's the way I see it, bro. You put yourself in the firing line. You could have just kept your mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? You could have just kept your mouth shut, bro. And this is just what it is. Like he's a goalkeeper. Like man,
man, you called him an auntie.
Bruv, he is, bruv, he's an auntie, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? This
Then
brother
Beckham High Street with a big bag of basmati rice.
is crazy, bro. That this brother's built like a bottle of super malt, bro. Like 93 kg, yeah, for a goalkeeper who's supposed to rely on agility.
They definitely see your
crazy.
content. They must hate you, you know. You just
Bruv, he can hate me, bro. Do you know what I mean? As soon as we saw the fade, we should have known there was something about this guy that wasn't all there.
Yeah, so he used to call him Bart Simpson.
Yeah, bro. We like the Black Bart Simpson, the high top thing's crazy. You know what I mean? So really and truly, yeah, it's one of them ones where Onana, yeah.
You're horrible, man.
Brother, like he ain't done nothing, bro. He's not done nothing well. Like when you think of the amount of money, yeah, that we spent on this guy, bearing in mind that he went to Inter Milan for free, I believe. And then we ended up spending 50 odd million for this guy, and he ain't delivered, bro. He has not delivered at all. And the thing is, apparently there's still people in Saudi that actually rate him. So if we can get a little bit of money for him, move this guy on, bro.
You won't make it out of Saudi if you carry on with them antics, boy. They'll feed you to the lions because you're done out here.
No. He's dusty. He's dusty, man. But bro, he's out of shape. He's out of shape, bro. Do you know what I mean? This guy looks like he just got off his sofa, yeah, and put on a Man United kit, bro. This guy don't look like he trains every day. You know what I mean? A professional athlete.
As a non-United fan, and I'm not even saying Onana there's light at the end of the tunnel, because I like banter aside, I think the man's like not the nicest way I can put it is you're not a Manchester United keeper, innit? Like I think looking at him, the modern dating, passing, all of that stuff, you've got that to a T. But then I look at it as first and foremost, your concentration is abysmal. I look at him in the same way I used to look at Ramsdale, in that you're a bit too excited when the game's going on. You're too on celebrating and all of those things. Then you look badly coached. And I don't know if you're coachable. Like the low shots, you're jumping high shots, you're jumping low. It's you know, you're not palming it, you're palming it into opponents. The fundamentals are just horrible. So I have to ask, who's the Man United goalkeeping coach? But then maybe he was like that. And if you was like that,
brought in a different goalkeeping coach, and he has improved him. But bro, someone like that who's got such bad fundamentals, you can't improve them.
That's the thing.
Do you understand? His fundamentals
who scouted Donny?
Horrific, bro. And again, yeah, that was that's down to Eric Ten Hag, bro. That's down to Eric Ten Hag, bro. This guy's awful, bro. Like when we scored that goal in extra time, the player ran over to the manager, bro, and then he got cramped, bro. Like your goalkeeper, what? You got cramp, bro. You ran over to celebrate with the manager, bro. Like, man ran out the goal to the halfway line, and bro, like, he's a legend.
He's a legend for that. He's a legend for that.
The brother couldn't even take it, you know.
Oh, Nana, you're crazy. You set the man them back 100 years, bro. I can't lie to you. Any credit Magan did, it's in the bin now. You're fucking it up.
Ran out to celebrate with the manager, bro, and then my man started cramping up, bro. By the time he got back to the goal, bro.
He's taking a piss.
Yeah, bro, he's not in shape. You know what I mean? No, bruv, goalkeepers.
Yeah, you need to bin that still.
Like, bruv, what have you done?
There must be academy Donny at least where the Premier League's concerned. There must be academy Donny with the way he's moving.
No, it's awful.
Dang.
It's awful. You know what I mean? So, like, man need to move this Onana brother on, bro. Like, it's a disgrace, isn't it? Like, I just like the fact that we're being linked with goalkeepers, because it tells me that this club see where the problems are.
You know yourself, both of our teams have won Premier League titles. You need a competent defense and you need a competent goalie. Even if we forget Arsenal and Man United and we look at Sunday League, which a lot of us can relate to because we can't relate to playing in the Premier League. How good does it feel when you know Tommy, the fat you in the pub, is in goal and he's a bloody good keeper? If you get done, he's going to save it. And likewise, how, especially if you're a defender, if you know your keeper shit is peak, bro. There was a point in my life when I played for a certain Sunday League team. I gave a free kick away from 30 yards. And my friends, I should get them on the stream. They will back this up. I started shouting. Like, I was handing my head, everything, because I knew this IC1U, Jack the lad, moving like Jack Wilshere. He's going to put the ball on the spot. He knows this keeper shit because they've been saying it. It's one of them ones where you hit the target, it's in. So if I look at it in professional football, how many United players maybe indirectly make more mistakes because they're thinking about my man behind them and how peak it gets? You need a good goalie. But end of the day, yeah, I mean, maybe I'm looking at this too basically. But if I was a Premier League manager, like if I managed Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea, City, Liverpool, the serious clubs, you can say Spurs if you want, but fuck them. But the serious clubs, maybe I'm looking at this too simplistically, yeah. But amongst everything, I would look at two key areas of my squad. Obviously, I would look at my defense, but I'm looking for a good goalie and a good striker. At the end of the day, that's where football's decided, right? No matter how much the game's played and we've got defensive strikers and attacking goalkeepers and whatnot, you need someone who's going to help you get X amount of clean sheets. You need a striker who's going to put the ball in the back of the net. And I think for Amarin, bro, Onana just needs to get binned, innit? Just need a striker. You need both of them, but just need a keeper. It all starts from the goalie, bro.
100%.
You just have to be half decent. You don't even have to be amazing in today's day and age. Like we've seen Czech, Van der Sar, this one, Buffon, Casillas, this one, that one. How many elite keepers do you see? And I'm not dissing them. You just need to be good. And there's nothing wrong with being good. We've got a good keeper in Raya who makes mistakes. Of course,
but you just need to be fundamentally sound in the modern game.
Just calm,
you just need to be fundamentally sound, and that's it, bro. Because you know what it is, yeah. More times, yeah, goalkeepers get criticized on the mistakes they made. That's it. If you've got a goalkeeper that makes very little mistakes, they're a good goalkeeper. That's what a good goalkeeper is. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to make absolutely incredible saves, yeah, week in, week out. Just don't make stupid mistakes, bro. If you save the shots, yeah,
consistently as well,
consistently, that makes you a top goalkeeper. That's what makes you like. Man's not saying that man have to do the super acrobatic saves like what De Gea was doing and all that before. You don't have to do that.
I hate that.
Like,
That man, there was a game
that.
We played you, man. It weren't Arsenal versus United. It was us. It was at the Emirates. It was us versus De Gea. Fuck you, goal
like that in one game, yeah.
Do you know I rate him as well? Remember, it started techie for him at United as well. It didn't start well for De Gea. He had to man up and like, yo, I'm making this happen. Even that someone commented Ortega, he's a calm goalie. Another one that's not amazing, probably leaves City, but he's calm. You just need a calm goalie. You don't have to be amazing. But that's the problem in today's day and age. We live in a day and age, rightly or wrongly, a striker could get 20 goals. And a lot of your guys in the comments will talk about heat maps and assists and this and that. You could have a great keeper that's got a safe pair of hands. People will say, oh, but what's his passing range like? I know the modern day has developed and things, but we can't forget the fundamentals, man. That's where the game's gone, bro. It's finished. The game, me, you, and I hope the football purists in the chat, love, it's gone. Stop thinking it's coming back. It's gone. It's finished.
So yeah, this is where football is now. It's just like just being competent in the modern game. It makes you a worldie now, bro. Like this is where football is, bro. Like imagine the conversation I was having with the man them in the chat today. I even said to them, yeah, because they were looking at the points in it, and they were saying, yo, like when you look at the points that you lot are going to finish on in second, what's the max points you lot can finish on?
70 odd, I think 79.
Well, there you go. Like in second, bro. Like Liverpool, I think got 90s twice and didn't win the league. You know,
it's steadily been getting worse and worse and worse, and that tells you everything. Like it's been handed to Liverpool on a golden platter, like, and that's nothing to do with Liverpool because they've won it. I'm not one of these fans that think, oh, the league is so bad because Liverpool won. I would want to be in Liverpool's position. It's the other 19 teams' business. If the league is that dead and what does that say about you, man? Why are you, man, not here? I cut Rants, cut the track. I know you've seen this. Boss's comment, and for 4:16 p.m. I know you've seen this. You must have. I know you know what happened with my man, Shannon Sharpe. You must have.
Oh yeah.
He went outside.
I don't know, bro. You know what? I don't know all the deets, yeah, because man.
No, someone send the comments to Rants, please. Have you seen the text? Please read the texts, please.
Bro, you can read the text, bro. Like,
no, I ain't got them. I'm saying someone send them. I've seen them, but someone send the link.
Someone put them in
he
the chat.
needs to see the texts before we get on to that, bro. It's dark. He's
nah, hey, you know what it is, yeah. Like all I read was that apparently, this is an OF thing, yeah. And apparently he was just linking up with her and doing some nasty shit, bro. And obviously he would have been.
I want to eat ass and get you. He said madness.
Yeah, he would have been paying her to do all that stuff. You know, the ones there. So at the end of the day, like she knew what he was on. He knew what he
Rants,
was on.
There was a point where she kept saying in the texts, "Put your something about black gravy in me,
baby or something." Yeah, I heard
or whatever. Like I can't like the guy might be the weakest link because what he doing? Cause
no, but brother, I'll be real, yeah. Like It's one of
She's
them
younger than
things.
one of his kids. You even mad?
I hear all of that, but to be fair, like I'll be honest, them kind of things don't even bother me because it's one of them things where these man be saying all of these treacherous things, yeah. Like they be saying these things anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they be saying stuff. Like, you know what I mean? This gal can say whatever she wants. He can say whatever he wants.
Right, him saying
You know
that
what I'm
must be
saying?
funny with his lips, but with his lips, he sounds like one of them guys in the slavery films. Like, yeah, master said he's gonna beat you, and like, bro.
But this is what I'm trying to say. To me, like none of that even bothers me because one thing I know is that he would have been paying her and he would have been peppering it. You know them ones. He would have been paying money. There's no two ways, blood, because it wasn't a thing where man was just linking it, bro. He was definitely parting ways with money for that. You know
He's a
them ones.
waste man for that, but I'm paying for the pump stat. He's crazy.
Yeah, but bro, at the end of the day, yeah, like when you're a celebrity and you've got that much money, it probably makes more sense, yeah, to actually just pay the money so you don't have problems, bro.
What 25K per cheek?
Brother,
Not
listen,
even a sincere thing.
brother, I don't know the ins and outs, bro.
Bro, she
You know
said
what I'm saying?
25. Bro, a man's tweeting that, texting her like he's never seen pum pum before. You know, like needs
Yeah,
to
but
calm
bro,
down.
yeah, but brother, man need to understand though. Man need to actually understand.
You therefore could most your PA.
A lot,
You don't
a
need to
lot
go
of
that.
a lot of these man, yeah. Like obviously he was an athlete, innit? But it's like a lot of these man, if they weren't athletes and they didn't have money, yeah,
Yeah,
their man ain't getting play, bro.
they
You know
ain't
what I
got no
mean?
source.
And Unc's the
Naturally.
same, bro. You know them ones, and he's an old man, and it's one of them ones where he's a multi-millionaire. So
There must be
it's
some
like,
Jones in the care home, man. Like, you
yeah,
don't need
but
to
bro, he's
deal
not
with that,
trying
bro.
to beat that, bro. If he's in his 50s, yeah, and bro, he's in very good shape for 50 years old, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're seeing a lot of these youths that are her age and in early 20s, bro. These youths are fat, DG, bro. You know them ones. So it's one
Saggy
of them
tits and
ones.
that.
That's
Tits are
it.
going
So
like
this
that.
prayer is stacked, yeah. Like, bro, this prayer is benching like what? He's probably benching for reps like 150 calm, yeah.
Easy.
At 50
Easy.
something years old, like so if he wants to beat this young thing, he can beat this young thing. Do you know what I'm saying? If she's an OF thing and she's an escort and he wants to pay his money, he's got enough money, bro. The funny thing is a lot of men will laugh, yeah, but it's like if they had the money he had, yeah, and they could just part with a little bit of change, yeah, to beat these things. Because at the end of the day, yeah, most of you man are going out and taking these girls on dates and not beating, bro. And it's the truth. Like, you know them ones. I hear man talk about, oh, she said 6 dates and all that, bro. And a certain man is chopping it after 1 date, bro.
Six dates.
Brother, listen, some of the stuff that I've seen, yeah, and heard is wild, bro. The reality is, if you take a girl on 6 dates, yeah, and you're spending any money, yeah, 6 dates could easily cost you, yeah, 3-4 bills, maybe more than that, bro. You might as well have slapped down. You might as well have slapped down the 4 bills and just beat, like, you know, you might as well have paid for the pump.
She don't like you, bro. She don't like you, bro.
Do you get it? Like,
She don't like you, bro.
You don't need to do all
6
the
dates and you're not dropping her home in the whip and she's not saying you're not gonna come inside.
But do you see what I'm saying? You'd
You're
have been
done, no
better off,
Tilo.
yeah, just meeting her in the hotel and putting the 5 bills on the side table, bro. You know,
This is why you got to show gal you're a scumbag from the jump, not me, other people. Like, when they know what you're on, they can accept it, bro. You see what happens when you try to do the date and wine and dine unnecessarily. Like, if you show you're a sucker in this world, people are gonna take you for one, you know.
And this
6 dates, you're going mad. For what? The most you get is, oh, yeah, I'm home now. I had a good time all night. FaceTime and safe. But we need people at Rants. I say this to you all the time. We need people like this in the world because then girls couldn't understand who's a bitch and who's a real NYIC3. So yeah, we need this. It's sad.
This is what I'm saying. So like, even when man's saying, yeah, man's like, oh, this is why you can only do XYZ things with your wife and that because these guys will do XYZ. But the point is, yeah, in his head, he's thinking, yo, if I want to do these mad things with a thing, yeah, better I do it with a thing that I'm paying for, yeah, because that way it keeps you safe. And you know what it is with a lot of these celebs? The reason why they pass around the same gal as well is because they know that a lot of these hoes, they know the code. You know them ones there. These hoes ain't gonna snitch. They're not gonna have your business out in the street because they belong to the industry.
They want to get run through by all the industry. Yeah.
So they're not out here chatting man's business. So he's probably looked at it thinking, yo, whatever fuckery I want to do.
Mad.
Yeah, he's saying whatever fuckery I want to do with this thing, yeah, I'm paying her money. She ain't gonna say nothing. Like, and most of these men are doing the same thing because if you look, there's certain celebs, yeah. You never
that comment
see them.
On screen is mad. Santino, you're even mad. But anyways,
no, but I hear there's certain celebs, yeah. You gotta understand, yeah. a lot of these man, you don't see them out in public with no gal. You don't hear them being linked to no gal and all that, bro. It's because they're paying things and it's a discreet thing. You know what I mean? It's a beat. It's a discreet beat, bro. A lot of these man,
it's too transactional.
Yeah,
like, I couldn't pay to beat. Like, I don't know how man do it. Like, it's not.
No, but bro, listen, I'm not saying I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but at the same time, I've never
Nah,
been.
you're saying Donny's truth.
I'm saying that this is what these men are doing, and also I've never had the level of fame that these men have to the point where every single move I make here is being scrutinized, blood. You know them ones. I've seen Unc walking through the airport, a man's got cameras in his face, and he's just walking with his dog, like, you know them ones, like, man never.
I can't like that level of scrutiny is peak still.
Bro, man's walking through the airport, a man got cameras in your face, bro, and you're just minding your own business. Do you understand what I'm saying? So more times, man, I always say, that I see money, as a tool of convenience. You know them ones. I never mind paying money for convenience, bro. Whether I'm paying money for privacy, whether I'm paying money for people to get food delivered. I'll rather pay extra money, for food to be delivered because it means I don't need to leave my house.
But you know why that is, Rants? Peace of mind.
But this is what I'm trying to say. It's just the same as if man's driving or whatever. There's nowhere to park. I'll be like, fuck it. I'll take the £60 fine because I'm not getting the train. Do you understand what I'm saying? If I end up getting a ticket,
at least you know you're going to your yard.
But that's it. I know that I'm leaving my yard. It's warm in the car. And then I'm jumping back in the whip and I'm going home. I don't need to be on the train. I don't need to do nothing. If that trip cost me £60 instead of like I don't know how much the train is now. Like, but
money can make back. It's calm. It's convenient.
Let's say £10. If that journey cost me £60 instead of £10, so what, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, money is just numbers on the screen, bro. Like, at the end of the day, if it costs me an extra £50, but it means that I'm in the warmth of my car and I don't have to worry about no fuckeries, then so be it. So
you lot subscribe to Rants, subscribe to me. I want to be able to say them comments as well. We need to get 7K. I need to be able to say that still.
No, but you understand what
I'm with you though.
This is what it is, bro. For peace of mind and for comfort, I'll pay £50. So because of that, if a man wants to do certain fuckeries, with gal, and he's thinking in his head, yo, if I pay, it means I don't have to deal with all the fuckeries, I understand. But then when you pay and you're still having to deal with it,
how you need to pattern it.
But this is the problem. Do you understand? When you pay and you still have to deal with this bullshit, this is why man move demonic and man start filming things and all that. You know,
not even a browning as well. It's crazy.
No, but that's because remember what Neymar done. The thing tried to accuse man of doing the mad thing, but he was filming it. You know the ones there, like, and
Drake as well. I think Drake had a thing like that as well.
You see what I'm saying? And this is why now man have to be moving crafty, and man have to have them sign things and have cameras in the room and they don't know, just in case, because you need to protect yourself.
You don't want to go out like certain man doing fuckery and down under and that, like patting up. You don't advocate their thing. Like,
this is what
no air of doubt.
This is what I'm trying to say. So with him, I have no doubt in my mind, that she knew what was going on the whole time. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. And she
knew I'm going to fuck my man, get peace from him, and then I'm gonna be greedy and rub his thing out on social media and try get some peace. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. She's smart.
These things will be in a transactional situation with a brother, and then she's just having a bad day, and he might have said something to her that she didn't like, and all of a sudden she's moving crazy now.
She's set for life. I don't know why she turned down 10 mil allegedly. Maybe she's got a lawyer that said, yo, there's more bread here. Maybe she's being greedy. I don't know, but man needs to know. Pause. Man needs to stop thinking with their dick, bro. Like stop moving sloppy, bro. And I would suggest leaving the snow bunnies alone and the browning spots come.
Yeah, but this is the problem, though. But this is the problem with these brothers, and this is why, when you get guys like Unc, who ain't drawing things, if he wasn't who he was, he's not drawing anything half decent, bro. He's an old man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sharpe, therefore comments in Pornhub videos.
Old man, bro. Man's looking at his phone like this. You know them ones there, like man can't, bruv. Like
you know when aunties and uncles how they hold the phone or how they take selfies where they got the phone like this.
Brother, he's an old man. He's blind, bro. You know them ones. Like he's had about 50 hip replacements, so you know that he's not even mashing the thing up, bro. Like when these things are beating him, it's charity. That's what it is. Like, there's no, like, there's no way they're enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen man do the ad reads, and man's looking at his phone like that. Like, bro, like it's crazy. You know what I mean? So we know, yeah, that this thing wasn't enjoying getting dicked down by him at all. Like,
she saw the bread.
It was a chore for her, bro. Do you know
Like,
what
I
I'm
could
saying?
come up off the streets.
Come on, man. Do you know
British,
what I mean?
British things don't show off though, because English gal will see them that American movements and think they could do that. You're not gonna get 10 mil, bro. You're not gonna get nothing. You're just gonna get put on Shade Borough or Black Kings UK. It's not gonna bang. But anyways, like,
but this is what I'm saying. So when you look at what the situation with Unk now, yeah, it's like, brother, it was always 100% transactional with this thing, and she's seen a moment of weakness. And she's trying to capitalize on it. That's all it is, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to stand up. And now she's going to end up getting no money because the fact that she turned down money to shut the fuck up, yeah. And now it's going to get to a point where a lot of these things they cannot even afford to go to court anyway. That's why it's a civil court. It ain't
no, but what if she, okay, fair enough. I was about to say, what if there's a lawyer in her ear? Like,
it was a civil thing. It was a civil thing, bro.
Because she's just been an idiot then. You should have taken the 10 mil and cut
the money. You know the man.
10 mil, you know.
No, that's what it is. It's foolish.
Most gal don't even get weed from me, but you 10 mil. Man, girls are being whores and getting 10 million quid, and you're not taking the 10 mil. 10 million. That's in the terms of a transfer fee. Mbappe didn't even join Real Madrid for 10 mil.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are idiots, man.
But this is what I'm trying to say. So now it's crazy work, bro. So she definitely stitched him up. She stitched him up, yeah. And it's one of them ones where, you know what I rate about him? He's just getting on with his life. Man, still, that's the beauty of having your own platform, guys. This is what I keep saying. My man saying, yo, he said, I'm taking a break from ESPN. I'll be back for preseason. And the man just continued dropping shit on YouTube. That's what I like.
I hear that, right? But what else you got? What else have you? If you're in his shoes,
a lot of men ain't got their own YouTube. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you need that.
A lot of men, if they're there, ESPN, them man get shelved, and then all of a sudden they got nowhere to fall back, bro. This bro went straight back onto his platform, still done nightcap, still putting out interviews. I watched the Bud Crawford one yesterday.
Shensia, shout me. I'm trying to have one of these scandals still.
You see what I say, bro? He's chilling. Do you understand?
Fair.
This is why I always,
but like you said, not everyone's got that pattern.
Have your own platform, because when you do, the only people that can cancel you are your own people, bro. And I know that he's just an old man that's just trying to get a nut, bro. So I'm not even mad at him. You know them ones. Even if the thing's dead, yeah, I'm not mad at him, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He's got 3 youths. He's a 52-year-old bachelor living life, bro.
You should have just went to a yard dance, man. You don't need to spend all that peas.
He's closer to the end of life than beginning, bro. So if he wants to do this scandalous shit, I don't have a problem with it. Do you understand what I don't have a problem? Like, bro, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, brother, if I was in my 50s and I've got adult kids and I'm single, yeah, and I've got money to do whatever I want, bro, like, it is what it is. I don't know.
Nah, I'm doing the football coach thing because this is how you beat Manda's mum. I'm on that.
No,
yeah, I'm on that. Oh, little Jaden can't behave. I know these. Yeah, link me. Yeah, whoosh. I know. I've got my exit plan.
Yeah, bro.
I know my life. I'm gonna have 3-4 baby mums and then that. Oh, forget getting married, man. That's an idiot thing.
No, but see, so like, I don't have a problem with what Unc's doing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I really don't. You know what I mean? These men are basically, these lot are basically just trying to mash him up now, because it's like, it's almost like he's getting too powerful. You know the ones, and this is the problem with
it's the Cat Williams thing. It's the what's my man's name as well? Fuck, Dave Chappelle thing, where they may move like you're mad, and then you're actually cool.
No, this is what they do, bro. He's getting too powerful. It's one of them ones. He's already got his own production company. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's moving around. He can produce whatever he wants, like, and he's got the culture, bro. Like, when you look at the interviews he's doing, he's going to.
I was about to say that, Rants. You're right. That's why he's getting rubbed out.
Yeah, he's going to people's ends, bro. Like, when he had Roy Jones, my man went to Pensacola. Like, he goes wherever he wants. Like, the guy's trying.
And he's got his own thing where he invites Monique and all them people. As soon as they see that, it's getting clamped.
He's stepping on toes, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's stepping on toes, my brother. Because
Kanye is the only one that them people have said Madden's actually mad.
Trust me. And this is what people need to know. This is what people need to know, yeah. Like he even said, yo, like I've got my own production team. Like when you work for me, like you gotta be on call because I might just hit you up and say to you, yo, like we're going here, and you just need to be ready to go. That's how he's moving. Do you understand? So this brother has got everything patterned. This guy is employing loads of people. He's making loads of money, and it's one of them ones where even when he had the scandal on the Instagram thing when he's beating off that thing, yeah, bro, this spray he even bust past that because we don't care. Like he's got people that really fuck with him. So he's a dangerous brother. Do you know what I'm saying?
But then again, he's caught it. What's Sky saying? Yeah, if he's done that, Sky, I don't. Yeah, he's done that. We don't condone that. If you've done it
was consensual, blood. That's what. No, he said that that accused him of it. Said that it was consensual.
Hey man, you got to bring I can't like that thing. You got to rise.
Man said he beat it over 100 times. You know.
Yeah, brother, rise up the evidence because when it comes to them things, there
over 100 times. That's your gal, man. You know them ones there.
I'll know what he's done. He's got to rise up.
Man said he's pammed that over 100 times. That's his gal, blood. I don't care.
Yeah, but 101 times she might not have been on it, and he's gripsing her up. So you need to rise up some evidence. We don't agree with that.
Man said 100 times. That's crazy. You know them way there. Like man's probably seen her naked more times than her own parents that used to change her nappies, blood. Man said 100.
Yeah, the man that love y'all too much, brother.
But this is the problem. But this is why them. That's why you shouldn't. You know them ones, and that's why you shouldn't. And that's why, man have to be super nonchalant about the situation because you need to
don't think with the third leg, people. Use this,
There's
bro.
Plenty more out there, bro. Never get caught slipping like that, bro. It's foolish.
Sometimes the problem is lit, though. Like, I hear it.
But it doesn't matter how lit it is, bro. It doesn't.
I don't know, Rants. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It's all the same.
No, it does. You're right, but sometimes the rare occasions, out of 20 times, there might be one, and they got the madness. I hear it. I have been.
Nah, bro. It's still not worth it, bro. Because because you get the headache here.
The headache's cool.
Eventually, no, it's not cool, bro.
Some girl are worth the headache. I cannot cap. Not financial headache, but they're worth the headache.
Never met one. You know the ones that's not worth.
Yeah, you need groundings, Rants. I'm telling you.
Nah, I need my peace of mind, bro. I need my peace of mind. Nothing's worth a headache, bro.
Forget that. I'll get my peace of mind because we're gonna argue. You're gonna start crying. I'm gonna make out everything's your fault. Then you're gonna bless the beast. So it's all
I hear all of that, but see, I don't even have the energy to be arguing.
Nah, dude, I'm a dark motherfucker, but I remember the days I couldn't get things. So now everybody, I'm doing gaslight, I'm doing gallus, I'm doing husband, I'm doing everything. I'm doing everything. You got mad. Brandon shout me, I'm acting, I'm a good guy.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not on none of that.
I'm not on nothing, Gally. If you're watching, shout me. I'm just on religious stuff. Anything you're on, I'm on.
Nah, this is crazy. You know what I mean? The man's saying, man paid this. Yeah, that's it. He paid for peace and he still got problems. This is why sometimes man just need to be away from all of that foolishness, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because man say live life here, bro. Listen, quality of life. That's what it's about, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's about quality.
Fuck that, man. We could die any day, man. Man just trying to do movies, bro.
You can. Do you know what I'm saying? But bro, you don't want to die with a case like Philly, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No. Die in a movie, that's a nightmare. I'm not on that. Like, consent is my middle name still. I don't know about Philly. He's on some next thing. I don't know what he's doing. Bro, we do not condone that.
This is what I'm saying.
He's on a different thing. He's playing some next football. I'm not playing that. If he's playing football, I'm playing soccer still.
I hear it, but
ain't no one got a good story about that brother as well. And you know yourself, right? Ain't no one got a good story about that nigga.
Yeah, but this is the point, my brother. And this is why it's kind of like peace of mind is the most important thing. And that's why man don't argue with no one. If you say it's, you know what I mean? If you tell me the sky is green, it's green, safe.
100.
That's how I move with these things, bro. If they tell me the sky is green, I'll be like, all right, cool.
Arguing with gal is the stupidest thing a man could do.
He's mad. I'll be like, yes, it is, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Enjoy your green sky, bruv. Safe. Bye.
No, do not argue with women. Like, don't get, and as well, man, don't do the trap because some of you do what I used to do. They argue with you, you don't argue back. So they argue even more because you're vexed. So you argue back. Stay firm. Don't argue. Arguing with women is the biggest dickhead thing a man could do. You can't win. I don't know for arguing with gal on the net. That's the next thing. I've always promised myself I'd never ever do that. Of course, I've been indirected bare times, but that's beside the point. Man, them don't argue with women. You know how stupid you are to argue with a woman. You can't win because there's no logic. It's all feelings. And then she probably gonna mind games a lot of you and make it all your fault. They're gonna do the waterworks. Yeah, idiot if you argue with a girl. Yeah, idiot. Biggest idiot. They live for that shit.
Well,
they don't like logic.
Yeah, but this is the point. But this is why I keep telling you, man. This is why Unc paid up the bread, because he thought, you know what, if I pay the money and it's all X, Y, Z, then man don't have to deal with this. And this is why, yeah, and this is why, whether you like it or not, this is why a lot of these celebs, this is why they use the escorts, blood, not the OnlyFans things. It's the truth, because they pay, yeah. That
is it Frank Lampard?
I can't remember who.
Rooney.
I can't remember who said it, but it's like, bro, you're not even paying for the beat. You're paying for them to leave. You know them ones. You're paying for them to leave and not say nothing. You're not even paying. The beat's free, blood. You're paying for them to leave and not say nothing. That's what you're paying for.
Damn thing.
You're paying for the peace of mind. That's what you're paying for. The beat is free.
Some of the coolest girls are hoes as well. It's actually fucked. The world's fucked. Some of the coolest girls I've met are hoes.
That's it, bro. You need to understand, bro. Like, you're paying for them to leave and shut the fuck up. You're not paying for the beat. The beat is free, blood. So when they hand over that,
needs to go DR, bro. He needs to go DR.
So when they hand over that money, they know they're not paying for the beat, bro. Do you know what I mean? You're paying to stay out of the scandal. And now, obviously, he transferred the money to the wrong thing, bro. Because a lot of these things, yeah, they just want clout, bro.
Anyone know what she looks like? I want to know if she's meaty.
It's a dead grey thing. Yeah, she's dead.
What, out of 10?
I don't even. She's dead, bro.
Yeah. Took too long. She's meaty.
Yeah, she's dead. She's dead. She's any plain grey thing, bro. Like,
tough
nothing,
face, looking like Vladimir Klitschko and that. Meaty.
Nothing crazy, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Just anything, bro. Do you know what I mean? But the bottom line is, it's like, man need to understand that with these situations now, it's like nobody wins, bro. Like, nobody wins, my bro. Do you know what I'm saying? 1 second. Yeah, DG's coming back, people. But yeah, nobody wins in these situations, bro. Like, it just looks bad for him, innit? Because this would have been going on behind the scenes for a long time. Like they said, since 2022, and we don't hear nothing until 2025, bro. And the problem is now, yeah, we live in a society now where these things, yeah, like, clout is worth more than money to these things, because they could have been in the background, yeah, picking up their money and getting chopped and all that, yeah. But it gets to the point where money's not enough for these lot. They want to be seen. They want to be known. Now she's going to be known as the thing that Shannon Sharpe was breaking off. And if anything, yeah, bare man are going to slide in her DMs now. Just because. You know them, man. Because this is what man are like. Man are like, right, like, what, uncle's beating that. Let me hit that up. Do you know what I mean? What, she's on this? It's like, it's free advertisement for these hoes, you know. Like,
can't like Gally shout me if you're in our football world. I'm on the scandals. Brownie shout me. I'm on the scandals.
Man,
I'm on the scandals. Bust me in the scandals.
Yeah, you're crazy. But bro, it's like they would rather be known than take the money, bro, because they know they're gonna get the money. You know them ones. Like, this is what it is. These things
they're gonna end up on podcasts and that.
Exactly. They don't know how to pay their position in the background. She'll rather be doing the podcast little circuit thing, like she got an album dropping. You know them ones. She'll rather do that than take the 10
And she's American as well. You know they're gonna want details. How did you know how that pause?
But this is it. Bro,
that. Yeah.
She could turn down 10 million because she knows that she could pick up that money, yeah, from selling stories and going around and doing podcasts and doing
anything she says is facts, bro. That's the saddest thing. Anything she said is facts. Because bare man that are trying to hit are gonna be capping in the comments.
But there you go. And then on top of that, there's gonna be bare man.
Exactly.
That want to chop it down. You know them ones. That's what they're gonna do. There's gonna be bare man that want to chop it down. This is free advertisement for her.
No, trust me, I know how it feels, bro. A girl's never sent for me, but I've therefore, especially when I've been doing content, therefore felt indirect and can see people laughing. I'm thinking, right, you're laughing with her, but she's still gonna link me at the end of the day. But it's all right. So I can only imagine these, man.
But these things are dumb because, like, look at even the thing. Remember what happened in Wandsworth, yeah, where the police officer was chopping down the inmate, yeah.
Yeah, that's because the man that weren't getting a bringing. He was sour.
Yeah, but brother, she done that, yeah, to promote her OnlyFans, blood. She was barefaced.
She got OnlyFans.
Yeah, she had her OnlyFans, bro, and she done that barefaced. I like
on the smart hoe, to be fair.
Yeah, but she ended up going jail just to promote her OnlyFans. You know them ones. Do you understand what I'm saying, bro? She risked going jail. She risked going jail and ended up going jail, yeah, just to promote her OnlyFans. But the thing is, she'll make so much money on OnlyFans that she'll never have to work again anyway. Do you know what I'm saying?
Free her, man. She was doing things for the community. Free her, man. Free her.
No, but the point is, yeah, she was willing to risk going to jail, yeah, and having her face out there, yeah, to make money, bro. These things are shameless.
No, but that's what we. But you're forgetting.
Job, tried to flee the country, got caught trying to go flee the country. Yeah, she tried to go Portugal or something. She got caught trying to flee the country, and then she got sentenced, bro. Do you know what I mean? And even though it's only a little 3 months,
we know, Gally are idiots.
Still went
Gally fall for the game, get a good piece of wood, and they're idiots because there's no logic between pressing man in a cell, bro. Like you saw, there's no logic behind it. There's no logic behind it. Like you're gonna get bagged anyways. There's no logic behind it. Fuck, you know. I hope the man that were making her bring certain things in. It wasn't just pum pum still.
And there you go. She still hasn't privated her IG because she's gonna get the followers, bro. Like the IG thing, bro. Listen, this is great. This is great exposure for these things, bro. That's what man needs to understand. They're playing chess, bro. She would rather turn down the 10 mil and rather not stay silent because the clout that she's gonna get off this is worth way more than money to her. She's got enough money. These OF things have so much money. What's a 10 mil to things like this, bro? You know what I'm saying? You know, my losers that pay.
Yeah, imagine a gal that's an OF thing and you got like 10 views on your thing, you know, not got no piece. Man, put your pussy on 4K for nothing.
Yeah, but I hear that, but
it's dark.
People ain't gonna really know that unless they're paying. You know them ones.
Trust.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but you have to I guess you have to market it. Like you gotta be like, what's that Chelsea fan, man? She's on a madness.
Yeah, but that's the point. So what I'm saying is all of this attention is marketing to these things. That's why instead of taking the 10 million and be quiet, you know the amount of suckers that she's gonna take for more than that over the course of time. That 10 million is just, bro, that's advertising revenue.
Yeah. She's gonna get bare guys that are like True Geordie, like I want you to get a black dildo and do your madness to me and bro, do all them things there. Like it's crazy, bro. Some men are weird, bro. And unfortunately, yeah, what we all know in life, bro. Unfortunately, men are too horny. Men are the reason there's OnlyFans industry and sex industry and all these things, bro. Like, go on that. What's that? Don't go on it. But that Chelsea fan, yeah, it got sent to me. That Chelsea fan. There's bare journalists and that do all this Arsenal breaking news that are following her, bro. There's no need for you to follow her. She can't tell you about no Arsenal news. Man are too horny, bro.
I don't even know what Chelsea fan you're talking about. You're talking about.
I don't know. I definitely don't know nothing. But yeah,
someone saying Ashley.
I see.
Ashley don't do football, does she?
I don't know nothing about none, but I only know about Brandon's.
No, I don't even know. I don't even know she's doing football like that. I didn't know she did football at all. Like.
No, I think she's a Chelsea fan. I think she's a Chelsea fan.
She's a Chelsea fan, but I heard about her because I think I don't know. Didn't she do like a boxing or something? Or did
I only know about her from being a Jersey. I can't lie, from being a Jersey.
Yeah, but I didn't know that
the Chelsea fans get mad on Twitter that, oh my god, you're just showing your tits and you're all around the stadium and that.
Okay, yeah, I knew she was a Chelsea fan, but I didn't know that she did football content. Or maybe she didn't. I don't know.
But she's starting that she did. You know what the saddest thing is, like with Life Rants, whose stream was you on? You was on the stream, I think Marvin, and you was talking about this kind of stuff indirectly, bro. She doesn't know fuck all about football, but she can end up on Sky Sports if she plays it rightly and patterns it and doesn't move too. So she can end up on that. This is how it works. This is how it's like. Unfortunately, simp society, as someone said, and sex sells, bro. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, but it does, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's
why I could go back in time. Where my Jerseys would have been doing OnlyFans now. Are you crazy? You was recording us for free, bro. I would have been doing madness.
Yeah, but bro, you know that because anything, yeah, you can be a thing, yeah. And if you just know anything about football, like even a little bit, yeah, you're gonna get views, bro, straight away. You know,
bro, I've never thought about it like this. These times you're saying Saka in goal, everyone's saying they believe it.
Yeah, that's it. Because man are just thirsty. That's the reality. You know them ones there, and you could be the meatiest thing as well. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, trust me.
Just the fact that you're a woman, yeah, like it's one of them ones. Even though you're gonna be in the minority, you'll do well. Just brother, if you're a solid 4 out of 10, yeah, and you can talk about football, you'll just get bare followers.
Literally, Bible say like, outrageous stuff.
Bro, that's just all it is. Because ultimately, yeah, like this is a male-dominated industry, from the people that consume the content to the people that make the content. So if you're a woman, yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like straight away, that is even conventionally a little bit attractive, you're fine, bro. Like
100%.
gonna clean up.
You see it all the time.
You know what I'm saying? And more times, man, are not really listening to what you're saying, bro, because these young G's are starving, bro.
Absolutely, Marvin, lad. That's exactly what's going to happen. But
That's
that,
it.
unfortunately, this has been going on since the start of time. It's never going to stop. Man are going to, oh, you know football, you're way into some pumps. That's what they're on. It's crazy. You see that's what it is. That's what it is. Man will say, Ahmad Diallo left back. Oh, you understand football. I've never thought about it this way. Oh, we didn't though.
Hey,
Should we
bro,
go for a drink? Myself. That's exactly what those are doing.
You know, ball into some pumps. It's true though.
Yeah.
You know
I see it all the time. Because I watch certain content, I'm like, you never could think she knows what she's talking about. But you're there doing the I see where you're coming from. I might be accused of that as well. But like it is what it is, bro. Like, bro, the game is demon,
bro.
I hear it.
You're right though. It's 100%.
But we and you have been making content for time. It's only right that we eat financially and brandings.
Yeah,
it's all entertainment, people. I know certain people are watching this. It's all entertainment. We're just trying to give you a lot of good content on a Friday. I'm not involved.
But listen, I don't care anyway. I don't care about the industry. You know them, man. Man just doing my
own industry. I just don't want to get texted about shit.
Yeah, no, I hear that. You see me, bro. Man just don't care, innit? Like, this is what I'm on, bro. I just don't give a shit, bro.
What would you beat any Aluko?
What are you doing, man? Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Has he not commented? I'm not saying that would.
Bruv, that's not where I was going with this at all.
I wasn't going nowhere. I was just listening.
Saying, man, don't care about the industry thing, you know. They had them awards yesterday. I noticed, that them awards there, they never holler at man, bro.
Fugazi, bro. Oh,
you know what was there, bro.
Man, there's not blacklist and like you say of voting. It's crazy.
Brother, listen, there's not many black people in this football scene that's doing better than me, bro. Like you could count on one. You could count on one hand, them man that have more influence than me, in this part of YouTube,
At least they invited your brother though.
And I noticed these Fugazi things. He went with Don Robbie though. I've been to one before. I went to one before, but the one time I went, was when I was with an agency way back in the day, bro. And I got an invite through them. You know them ones.
It's Fugazi. But
I never got a direct invite. So I understand these industry things are who you're with and who you know. It's not a thing where they're just inviting people on merit for what they've done. No, it's about
what mag is the only thing on merit.
Yeah, it's about who you're kind of sitting at the table with. It's
who you're breading.
Heads with. Yeah, that's just what it is.
Who you're breading and who's buying the tables, bro. It's breading. But you will see man in a suit. Oh my god, thank you. I'm at the Emirates. I'm looking wavy. It's going on Instagram. It's a dickhead thing, bro.
Yeah, that's what
smoke and mirrors, bro.
But I know
the only benefit is if you're in the room and you can network. That's it.
And because I weren't with that agency like anymore, like man never got a direct invite. And the thing is, the agency weren't even owned by black people. You know them ones. And it's what I'm saying. It's a blacklist. Do you understand? And see, so cool. When I know these things, this is why I move unruly. I don't care, bro. Man don't need none of you man to chat to me.
And no, Rants, you're forgetting before you carry on. Rants, you're forgetting one thing before you carry on with what you're saying. Yeah. All of these people, they bred anyways. They're all bred in anyways. They all bred anyways. They're all in the man's DMs breading. Like, oh, I like the content. Thank you for the nomination.
This is what I'm saying. But that's why I had a few people message me. I say, oh, Rants, like, I thought I would have seen you. You'll never see me. You know them as you'll never see me. If you see me,
you can't see 1, 2 things in the
band. You'll never see me in these things. If you see me, I'm in Sainsbury's, bro. That's where you're gonna see me, bro. You'll see me in the gym, bro. Or you see me on YouTube. You'll never see me at these events, bro. You'll never see me because these men are fake. They're all fake.
It's all smokes and mirrors, man. But the thing is, the general public won't see it because it looks lit to the normal people. It's not lit.
Fake, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's fake. It don't make no sense. No, I'm saying
I believing in that when I didn't get nominated. I think I was like 23 when I didn't get nominated for the 30 under 30s, bro. These times I'm seeing people that haven't even done anything. They ain't even held their camera. I'm thinking, right, this is just my ex said it. Like people are just voting for their brethren. Like, all right, cool. From my that was the first time I clocked. It's nothing about talent. Then I was like, yeah, fuck your awards. I don't want no awards. There's anything I've ever been nominated for. I ain't never done that. It's an idiot thing.
100%. You know them ones there. Man said I've always had this mentality and learn from the experience, bro. Listen. It's one of them ones where in life, the best experience to learn from is someone else's. So you don't have to take, you know what I mean? You don't have to take the pain or the residuals. You know them. And this is what it is, bro. If you can learn from other people, and this is why, yeah, I always tell you lot certain things, because, bro, it's one of them ones where if you can learn from the shit that I see, then you don't have to go through it, bro.
Facts.
You know, like that. And this is the reality, bro.
And
Like,
don't ever think it's based on talent, bro. Like, I wish we lived in a world where who deserves to get what, as purely speaking of awards, who deserves to get what they want? I mean, what they deserve, they get. It's not, bro. You got to remember, some of these award shows, you got big brands that are buying tables. This is like a motive. They're buying tables. Tables are like £200.
And then when you bought the tables, you know you're winning, bro.
You know you're winning. Exactly. It's all smokes and mirrors. People are like, oh my god, oh they won, bro. You're and then the wickedest thing is, when you look,
you look and see who's won, and all these men are connected.
All of them are connected.
All awards, and they're all tied to one person, bro.
They're all bum sucking and sucking each other's dicks, man. Fuck them all, man.
Bro, it's fugazi as hell, bro. Like this
fugaziest thing ever.
Like, this is the reality of all these things, bro. Because I'll look at it and they'll say the black list, and I'll be like, all right, cool, I'm black. You know them ones. I'm black and I'm doing better than most people in this space.
Have you won one? Have I won one? It's a shake.
I have not won one. You know them ones. I haven't been nominated. I haven't been nominated. I haven't been invited. And the one time I got invited, it's because I was with an agency that wasn't even black owned, blood. Do you know what I mean? There was a black girl here that recruited me to the agency, but she was the only black girl, and the whole agency was run by white women. And she was the only
people.
I went there
because you forget, I follow all of these on LinkedIn rants, bro. People that are participating are not even black. People that are participating into the voting are not even black. And listen, I will live every color. It doesn't matter. But if it's blacklist, like you people that like to cancel people, let's stop being dumb, bro. If it's blacklist, why is White Andy voting, bro? What's going on here?
Yeah, but here's again, because it's all about how it looks, innit? Like, this is the point. And this is why I don't go nowhere. So when people are like, oh, why is Rant so anti? Because, bro, you need to understand, yeah, that it's like most of this is fake, bro.
It's fake, man.
Like, most of it's fake. Like, most of the stuff you're seeing, yeah, it's not real, bro.
You got man saying keep politics out of football, but they're doing bad political thing. People are putting money in their back pocket, bro. Yeah. Like, the game's the game. It is what it is.
Like, bro, it's not real, guys. Like, you'll see loads of channels, yeah, and it looks like they're doing really, really, really well, yeah, and they're making loads and loads of money, yeah, but they're being financed by other people that have other interests, yeah, that have way more money. So you think the channels
they're sucking dick, man. Rants being too kind to it. They're sucking dick.
You think that the channels are making loads of money and they're reinvesting that money?
A couple of people that you lot think are real are sucking the maddest dick.
They're being bankrolled by big, like, people that have other agendas to push, bro. Like, this is the reality, bro. And I know this because I know what's going on behind. So when you see that you don't really see me with anyone, this is why, because I know I don't want no one to tell me what I can say, what I could talk about.
So I'm saying,
someone even emailed me today and was like, oh, Rants, you're leaving bare money on the table. Like, I see that you ain't got no sponsors on your channel. The reason why I ain't got no sponsors on my channel is because all sponsors do, yeah, is pay you for access to the community that you've already
comments.
Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, why would I take your money to allow you to then come and leech off my community?
Shit, we could take your money, but just as long as the man them can say what they want to say. If you want to do the acting up thing, fuck off.
Bro, that don't make no sense. I would rather, yeah, instead of me, yeah, promoting other brands and stuff to you lot and telling you lot to go spend your money there, when I decide, yeah, to drop some merchandise, bro, you lot can buy it, support me, and we can jam. Why the hell should
but Rants, me and you have spoken about that before. That is why you need your own community, people that fuck with the man them.
Yeah,
because when
it
gets dark,
why am I gonna tell you? Why am I gonna tell you to go spend your money outside of this community when you can spend your money in this community?
I lie, bro. Why am I gonna tell you to go, bro? Like for me, I don't get many offers, but I always get offers for some reason for gambling. I'm not a fan of that, so I'm never gonna run that to you lot.
It don't even make no sense, bro.
And like, you know what people don't see? Yeah, there's bare sideways movements. Like, this platform might go through this sister company to go to there where we are. It's bare bandulu. And then you lot will see them and be like, oh, we're winning. The industry's fake, bro. It's a pussy. I promise you, the industry is filled with neeks, bro. Brand shout me if you're on what we're on.
Most of these brands ain't got nothing to do with what we're doing and what we're talking about. You know them ones there, and that's why when man said, "Oh, Rants, I noticed you ain't got no sponsors. You're leaving bare money on the table. It can stay on the table, bro." Do you know what I'm saying? Because
when these brands, when Rants, because Rants, for someone that don't use Twitter, he sure gets clipped a lot. Well, the one time he doesn't, he's got sponsors and he gets clipped. What go on for these brands with this? Oh, Rants, mate. We don't like what you said. Shut up, man. One can say what they want, bro.
But this is what I'm trying to say, my brother. And this is what it is. So a lot of the times, these things ain't got nothing to do with the community. It's got nothing to do with what we've built. It's got nothing to do with any of that. So why am I gonna tell you lot to go support these brands, bro? Like, you're here to support me, bro. So support
And
me.
half of these people away from the brands, they're breading, bro. It's bare breading. Like, oh, my Killy, my friend, bro. Shut up, man. Shut up. I can't wait to the next phase of YouTube where it's just normal people, bro. There's too many neeks. Too many neeks. Far too many neeks in this space.
And this is what it is, bro. And that's why you lot don't really see me. You don't really see me doing branded stuff, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? You don't see me doing it because it doesn't align. If it doesn't align with me as a person,
If the brand don't make sense, they can suck their mums.
But this is the thing, and that's all they're doing. They are using you, bro, because at the end of the day, they're seeing that you have access to people that they want access to. Because
you're forgetting the other shake. You're forgetting the other shake. When brands shout you and they're like, oh, we're not gonna pay you no P's, but affiliate marketing. Shut up, man.
Brother, these man, I remember
before I get my shut up.
Brother, listen, I know that there were men out there that were getting given a free Google Pixel phone, and free flights, to go to the Euros, and film stuff on the phone and make it look like they were getting paid. And all them man got out of it was a free phone and a free flight, bro. And no
cool, you got to see the match. What gone? For that,
bro,
like,
them man got to sit in the stadium, film shit on the phone, post it on their socials, and they got no money. They just got a free phone and the experience. Bun the experience, cuz.
I lie, bro. Man, don't want your experience. Experience can tell HMRC. Fair enough.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to say, bro.
But people don't see this though. They're like, oh my god, they're winning. No, they're not, bro. They're just they're basically Jezebels. They've been flown out like bad bees, bro.
But this is the industry that we're in, bro. This is what you man need to know. This is the industry that man are in, and that's why, bro. Some of your favorites are like this. The most valuable thing in the world is data, bro. Data. That is it. This is what people are paying for, blood. This is why, man, need to read the small print. This is why a lot of these companies are selling your information, bro. It's data. The reason why, when you go to Tesco and you go Sainsbury's and all these things, and they tell you if you scan your Nectar card or if you scan your fucking club card, you get discount on food. It's because they want to know what you're buying, bro. Because it's data. It's market research, bro. So they're saying, if you let us know what you're paying money for, we're gonna give you discount because we want your information, bro.
Hello?
This is what data is so fucking vital, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's so vital, bro. Like everything you need data for, bro.
I had to put my laptop charger in, but Rants, you're forgetting. Many people don't see their self-worth, bro. They don't talk about the other side of a content creator where the money's up and down. Certain people, like when it's a down month, you might get thrown certain things that you know is wrong, but you're like, right, that's a 2 bills, that's a 3 bills, that's a 5 bills, that's 2 bags. I'm cool with it. Bro, there's bare immoralist prick, and there's bare dickheads that just stay with the guys who've got motion because they don't even like the nigga Donny with motion, but they just stay with it. Bro, I'm telling you, you lot in the chat, it's fugazi. It's fugazi. But one day we're gonna get to a scenario where whoever's lit, you get lit things. If you're shit, you get shit things. Right now, it's bare people breading. Man, them are bigger groupies than gal. You think the Shannon Sharpe thing we was waffling about is something? I'm telling you, a lot of your favorite YouTubers are bigger Jezebels than you'll ever know. Breading. And even Rants probably gets the same thing as me. When you go to these industry events, more time, everyone's like, oh, my guy. Breading. All of your favorite guys are breads. Your favorite guys are breads. I'm telling you, your favorite guys are breads.
I'll be like, bro, you can do all that, but I never see you share my shit. So
so suck your mom.
You know what I'm saying? I've never seen you tag me in nothing. I've never seen you share nothing. And when you see me, all of a sudden, you're
breading.
I don't care, bro, what you rate and what you don't.
It's cool though, because if the views go down any lower, you all get robbed. It's at that time. So so what we're saying,
this is what it is, man. I ain't got no time for that, guys. You know what I mean? So that's why you don't see me doing all them sponsorship things. And like I said, when I do drop what I need to drop in the community, you lot always support me anyway. You know them ones. It was the same.
That's the one thing you've got. You got your community. I need to get
my community is 30. You know what I'm saying? When I dropped my tees, my hoodies, them man supported me. Man's got caps dropping soon. Man will support, man. I know they will, bro. Because I'm not here doing foolishness, and trying to sell these man a million things and telling them to go to this VPN and this thing and that thing
VPN and Manscape and this one and that gambling. Man, I'm Muslim and talking about gambling stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. They're like, oh man, if you got hairy back and that, bro, use this and that, bro. Man ain't selling man things.
Medina thing.
Like, you might shave your balls in your own time, bro.
I like wife for that as well. Yeah, Charles. Sharpe Manscape.
Do you understand? Like,
have you ever seen me salute Manscaped? They've ran some bread up front. Because bare these people come and say, oh, get some sales and we'll bust you some peas. We'll give you £7 for every bill you make. Am I a prick? Prick?
It's crazy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You know the amount of them emails that I just don't even read, blood. A man are talking about, I'll give you this code and that code, and then you get a percentage of this when people. So hold on. So you are coming to me and asking me to push your product here so I can get residuals on what you get. So I'm asking my community to spend outside of the community that I've built for what, bro?
That's like what I used to do back in certain days. Like, oh, raw, I'll give you a zoo if you get me certain shots. Am I a prick? Like, am I a prick? That's the thing. You think, no, but Rants, these people think, these people in the chat, because they don't see this side. Pardon me, these people that tried koalas like me and Rants are speaking about, they're worse than people on the roads, you know, or people in real life. These are serious, bro, and they mind games people, bro. Fuck them all, bro.
No, 100%. So that's why, man, them. You know, I keep it a buck with you, and that's why you don't see the sponsor things. You don't see me at these events. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't see me because, bro, I know the game, and I'm not trying to play that. I'm not trying to play that game. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. What a lot of people don't understand is, like, if you've got a community and you've got 1,000 people, that mess with you. That's all you need, bro. You don't need all this.
That's what you need. 1,000 people that proper fuck with your team.
You need 1,000 people, you know.
I'll be honest. I think that's the one thing that's helped me. Like that, that's how man Rants. Rants didn't have to bust me or whatever. He just fuck with the guy, bro. Rants is one of the realest in this thing, bro. He got man and Matisse. Don't want to talk about Matisse's thing, but got us a Twitch deal for no reason. Them days was living. Like, if you're on what I'm on, then cool. But many people are fugazi, bro. And the one thing I would say I've done, I've always thought, bro, man, need my own thing. Man, need my YouTube channel, because I know when these guys, they will use you. But when the guy that comes in that they think's lit, or for whatever reason they want to rub you up, but you're getting bins, bro. Me and you both know, because certain people that try to style us are bread in the hole. Like, forget all of this, bro.
Yeah, but this is the thing. When I got the Twitch bag, all the man them got money as well.
And I can verify for that. And at the time, I didn't even know Rants like that. He had no reason to do that. But real recognize real.
All the man them got bread, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And all these man don't know that. Like, do you know what I mean? In the community, everyone got money.
But that's the thing. I always say,
all the man them. I didn't just get my money and I was just over there. I made sure I could run Flawless some bread, Matisse some bread, Deluded some bread. Had some bread. Everyone was getting bread. So
I remember I shouted Rants. I was like, who is this guy? Some guy was like, hi, my name is, let's say, Joe Blogs. I'm from Twitch. I'm like, bro, did you give my number? Like, what's going on? This guy's scaring me. I'm just seeing a white guy with glasses. I'm getting shook. Rants is a real guy. Like, Rants is a real guy, bro. That's what we say. You can say what you want about Rants as a football fan, Man United fan, Arsenal troll, whatever. As a man, you can't style him. That's no breading, that's facts. You cannot style him. Him as a man, you can't style him.
All the man them got money. Listen, I lived and I made sure all the man them got their bread as well.
I can't lie, you need to get that again. I was living them times. You know how many bitches? Oh my god, I was living them times. I was living.
This is what I'm trying to say. I made sure all the man them got paid, bro, and just didn't say nothing. I just kept it moving, bro. You know them, man. And this is what it is. I was over there for 2 years. All the man them got money. Do you know what I'm saying?
Lee's killing Lee, chill out. We're talking about them kind of man over there. Lee, chill out, bro. My guy, chill out, Lee. Don't do that.
This is what I said. All the man them got bread. Do you know what I mean? While the money was there, I was like, all the man them get money. You know them, and that's my thing. And that's what
people
I mean.
Not built like us.
Bro, I'm just about the community, bro. Like the community that I've built. I don't care about anything outside of it. That's how I am. I don't care. That's the reality. So man say Rants,
you're forgetting, bro. But the thing with Rants, he loves to forget, bro. 98% of this thing that we're in, they're neeks, bro. They're neeks, fam. You're forgetting. So they do neeky things, bro. They're gonna behave like neeks. So I don't know. We should even get vexed. Neeks do neeky stuff. It's like being in school. The cool kids are misbehaving at the back, the neeks at the front. But them neeks at the front, they're the ones on YouTube, bro, because they use smart words like what's a smart word I can think of? I can't even think of one. I can't even think of one right now. But they speak very well. They make you think they know what they're talking about. They're chatting bare shit, bro. They're wearing tight clothes. They're chatting shit. They're chatting. But you lot are like, and it's just in human nature. Oh my God, they know what they're talking about. You lot even see when these lot go on Sky Sports and these things, not everyone's getting paid from them thing there.
Man,
yeah, you get your day in the sun. You're on Sky
bro.
Sports. You don't get paid then.
If you're lucky, you might get a little 2 bills, and you get it like 4 months later to the point where like it's an idiot.
You'll be a nice rant. You'll be a nice rant. You'll get an Uber, bro. You will get an Uber,
a car
bro.
pick you up, and then you realize, that certain men only get invited because of their affiliations away from the camera that you don't even know is happening.
I lie.
They're not getting it off merit. It's because man are affiliated with this person, and
there's no merit in this thing.
Through that, bro. Like it's very rare now that people are getting hollered at because of what they're doing. It's who they're with, bro. It's not about what you know. It's about who you know. And
there's no merit in this thing. Rants is speaking facts. There's no merits, bro. There's no merits.
So if you see certain people in certain places, the first thing you should be asking is
how they got there.
How they got there. Do you know what I'm saying? Whether they deserve to be there or not, because that's exactly the situation it is right now.
It's an idiot thing, man.
It's who brought them.
They're friends of friends.
And let in like that. That's why when the baller league thing happened, and you were like, "Yo, Rants, like, how come you're not involved?" You know them. How come you're not involved? When man's own teams, when man's done all these things, and I
can't like you should have been involved. Still,
I've done all these things, bro, and people have reached out to me after the fact, but just the sheer fact that you didn't reach out to me first, you could kiss my ass, bro.
I can't like fuck it. Let's just start bullying all the real guys. Let's just start bullying this all, man. That's the stage I'm at in 2025.
But this is what it is, bro. And the thing is now, if anything happens in retrospect, now you're gonna have to pay through your teeth, bro, because you took the piss. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the long and short of it, my brother. And
that's the stage I'm at. I might as well just bully it now. Like fuck being nice. Because fundamentally these guys are neeks. Like, might as well bully it. I know you can't tell me nothing. You might be able to tell me something, but Reggie in the back is not on this YouTube thing. So what are you saying?
Bro, listen, I don't know enough about it to speak on it. All I know is, most of the time, when you get attacked, in those kind of spaces, it tends to, they always send your own people to do it. That's all I'm saying, innit? They always
Luca's not even nice enough, so man,
you know what I mean? You know when they send certain man on Talk Sport to slander Jadon Sancho and that, they always send someone that looks
I've been on Talk Sport, I didn't slander no one, but
but that's what they do. They send a man that looks like man to try to draw you out, because this is what they do.
Even that's another thing, bro. If you ain't got no morals, you will get drawn out, bro. Mad drawn out. Because they will make you the next John Barnes.
This is what they do. They always send man, that look like you to try and drag you down, bro. This is what they do because it makes sense. And that's the thing. Because if they drag you down, it's like, oh, he's one of the bad ones then. Safe. Bro, but this is why, whether she's got a point or not, and I don't think she does have a point, it's just like, no way you're saying these things. You shouldn't be saying it on platforms that's owned by people that don't even like you anyway, bro. Like, what are you trying to achieve?
Then there's no winners. But you're forgetting it's a crabs in a barrel thing, bro. All these people are idiots, bro. All these people are idiots. All these industry people, the 99% of them are idiots. There's therefore some nice people and real people and people that will see, okay, I want to help you, but they're few and far between people.
And the thing is, when she went through her fuckery anyway, she wanted the man them to back her, and then now she's wilding on the man them. It's crazy.
Hello?
You know the man. This is my problem. Like you don't pick and choose. Do you know what I'm saying? When you want backing and then when you want a snake, man, like it's kind of weird.
Hello? You're not even
what I'm saying? It's kind of weird, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? This is when certain things go too far, and this is why
stupid as well. Why would you send for Ian Wright? He could probably bust you in this whole thing, anyways. But
but this is why when you try to do this freedom fighter, woman thing, understand that you're black first, blood. So when you go and attack Uncle Righty, it's like, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. Do you know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, black people, man, woman, need to understand. Stop doing the coon thing.
Yeah, bro. That's a conversation you could have had somewhere else, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're black first. You're two black people in a certain space, bro.
And like, Meaty, so them Paul and that ain't gonna back you. Meaty, it's not a Shensia thing. He's not backing you. Paul and Anthony, they're not backing you, bro. Meaty. Like you're not
It's
leng
just
enough.
weird.
You're not leng enough to be drawing up the mandem. I can't lie.
It's weird. I can't lie. And the thing is, right? He's one of the most liked as well. It's like, bro, like of
Yeah.
all the battles you chose to pick, yeah, because life is hard enough when you look like us, yeah. Why are you gonna choose that battle?
I definitely when you look like her, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No
why are
fucking
you
way,
gonna
mate.
choose?
Hardly look at.
Why are you gonna choose that battle? You know them ones because, bro, like
The
you
one
would have
guy
been
that
going
can
through
help
it
you as
anyway.
well.
You would have been going. You see what I'm saying? Because
The
you
one
would
guy
have
that
been
would
going,
bust you, you're sending for him.
bruv, listen, like you are going through enough anyway. As a black woman in that space, you're gonna have your own problems. You know the ones you're gonna get
Lit.
disrespected, whether you
Joey
deserve
Barton is chatting.
yeah, whether you deserve it or not, you're gonna get disrespected. Same with Minna, like Minna's sick, yeah, and
Cold.
bare
Shout her out.
and bare people
They
because
tried
of
to
what
draw
she
her
looks
out and they
like,
got
they're gonna
schooled with
try
the Saudi thing.
exactly. They'll try draw her out because of what she looks like. As a black woman in the space, yeah, you're gonna get disrespect anyway. But what you don't do now is try to draw out someone like righty in the same space. It don't make no fucking sense. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're dealing with your own shit anyway.
I look at Lee with his
And
foolishness.
it is partly because you're a woman, but it's more so because you're black.
It's the double whammy. You're a woman and you're black and you're not
That's what I'm
leng.
saying.
Free
Because the
shakes.
white
Free
women are
shakes.
not getting cooked like you. They're not.
Free shakes.
You see what I'm saying? So
The biggest one being you're not leng. Shout out Mina, bro. Mina's cold. Mina's cold, bro. And that's one thing that pees me off. When all these dickheads on Twitter were trying to talk about Mina, like, oh my god, she don't know what to talk about. She knows her thing. She's cool. She's one of the real ones. See her? I hope she wins all these awards and all these things because she's one of the real ones in this pussy old space.
Facts.
Big her up.
But that's what I'm saying. She's actually cold. And that's
She's
what I'm trying to
cold.
say. Whereas any
Forget man, woman, she actually
like,
knows
any
ball, bro.
don't know ball though. Like she don't.
Yeah.
Like as much as I want to defend her, she don't know ball, bro. She don't. You know them way there, and it's just one of them ones. Man, seen her match of the day, Warfare Lane. I've seen it. Do you know what I'm saying?
We see it all the time. What's it? Half post or stunt peg and movie. It's man, woman who chat shit on Sky, bro. Just chat shit, bro. They just chat shit. We know how this thing works. Just chat shit, bro. Man, and I rate Bobby because his thing's been working for a minute, chatting shit. Like, man, just chat shit, bro. Just chat shit. Man could tell you Saka scored 10 goals. You'll be like, oh, but he ain't scored 11 though. Bro. But man, they'll get moved to. They know when they can, when, and you know what I rate about certain man? They know when they can have these convos and when they can't. Because Rants, you've probably seen it because people fail to understand Rants. When people say Rants, United standard, they forget he was doing his thing from Facebook or whatever. You see, when you step into these rooms, yeah, I know it for obvious reasons on the platform one. People, even though you're on accounting, people give you a bit of respect because they know they can. He might move to me. It's calm. Like it's calm. Like it's so cool. Aluko's finished, man. She's not leng, but I'm not backing that one there. It's safe.
Done, no, I can't.
And you're sending for Ian Wright. Shoe, man.
You leave Uncle Rai alone, bro.
I like Uncle Ian, you know.
Brother, you have to pick your battles in it, and that was not one that you should have even, bro. You know them, man. It's just like, bro, this is how you know you got no self-awareness because it's like people aren't messing with you like that as well. Then you go and attack one of the most loved brothers in the whole country.
The one guy you need, you know.
The one brother that could open doors for you, yeah, if you talk to him nicely and you want to try and do that. Come on, brother.
She thought you were doing something.
It's foolish.
You're done at any Aluko.
Brother, she could have dropped him a message, you know, and just said, "Yo, like unks, like boom, 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 boom," and they could have reasoned, bro. Because
he's one of the coolest brothers I've met as well. Ian Wright, he smells like money, but he's cool.
Come on, mate. Do you know what I mean? Could have reasoned with
calm,
right, and you started chatting shit, bro. So now you have to hold it. So
why would you say? And do you know what the saddest thing is? What she said doesn't make sense. Oh, he's getting all the women's positions. Cool, I hear that. Maybe more women should get opportunities, bro. Any opportunity Ian Wright gets to speak about women and the women's game, and you need to watch it. He's there, bro. Like he actually
but these are the same things that are saying, yeah, that they need us to support the game and they need us to watch it and help promote it. Like, so he's doing that, and now you're saying he shouldn't be there.
Rans, if you're listening, I love the women's game. Shout me, innit?
You know what I mean? It's like either you want man to watch it, yeah, and help promote it, or you don't. You know them ones, and if you don't, that's fine, but that's the reason why there's no money in the first place is because man are not supporting it and man are not promoting it because gal aren't, you know them, man.
Gal out, bro. Bro, I speak to gal every day that are big Arsenal fans, and you know when gal like
Ask
you,
them
they
how,
don't.
ask them how many women's games they've been to.
I
and
like
say,
exactly. You see, no, gal like football, and you know when gal like you, so they'll take an interest in football. I ask them, have you went and watched gal ball? Like, no, I don't know none of the players. Safe. No one ain't watching it. I watch it. I love it. Brand shout me. Rates are all right. Shout me. I definitely watch it. I definitely watch it if the P's are there. I definitely watch it. But like before I started watching Arsenal men's, I started watching Arsenal women's. Alex Scott was my favorite player. I've definitely always watched Saudi League as well. Saudi clubs shout me. We're open for business. Al Hilal, my brothers.
I hear it. I hear it, bro. You know what I mean? So this is what it is. So yeah, she needed to allow the right thing, bro. So eat that thing, people. But
eat it, nah. You're sour. No one's backing you as well. No one's backing you, bro. Like, so where's it like? And you're not Leng as well. That I hate to keep saying that, but if you was Leng, man, will back it for no reason. You're not Leng. You're not Leng. Speak.
You're a demon, bro. You know what I mean? You lot, make sure you subscribe to Deluded Gooner, bruv. You get me? The link is in the title, bruv. 66K, you know.
Come on, man. Stop being 70 and 70 before the end of this thing, man. Stop being dumb.
Road to 70 people. Make sure you run that up, man. What you got coming up for the rest of the day, my bro?
I'm meant to be live at 5. I'm gonna go live immediately when this thing's done. And yeah, well, that's about it. Tomorrow I'm live at 11 with Kenny Ken. We just keep it moving, man. Watch along with all that stuff, man.
That's it, people. So yeah, man's gonna redirect to I got a show with Gunner now. You get me? And then man will probably redirect to Deluded when we're done there, people. But yeah, man, the show goes on, people. Make sure you subscribe to Deluded. Run up the lights here. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys back here for Rants and Gunner.